Look at the picture. See the skull. Visible Frankenstein controls. The Brain Thoughts broadcasting radio. The Frankenstein earphone radio. The latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls.
Ah, God. Are you practicing your stabbing?
Yes, I'm practicing my stabbing.
I mean, no one knows more than me how crucial it is to keep up on your technique.
It's really important. It's important that I really get in there to, try to...
Twist it. You're doing it wrong, Andy.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta hold the blade horizontally, because that way it won't get caught on ribs.
Oh, okay. That
Fits between them just like that.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's a great assassination technique there. Oh, God. She's really waving that at me.
Yep.
Hoist by my own blade here.
I mean, I'm not going to stop until Taylor gets here. I don't know what's keeping him, but...
God, is he stuck in traffic or something? Fucking hell.
Well, it's just, you're going to get stabbed at until traffic's over.
I don't like this. What the fuck?
What?
He
wasn't in traffic. He was in the air.
He's gained access to basic lashings. He's sworn the first words of radiance on the Windrunners.
He's no-clipping through the ceiling, feet first.
Ah, hello, my friends. I have arrived once again.
Have you ascended once more?
You absolutely can believe it, my good friend.
Your peaceful, radiant glow even made Ada stop stabbing.
That is all well and good, but what is more important is the friendships we made along the way.
Did you beat Kingdom Hearts 4?
No, because that does not exist, but a 5 certainly does. A Persona 5. I am complete.
You beat it?
I beat Persona 5.
How does one beat it, or is it a beatable game? Is it like a free roam type of thing, or does it have a linear storyline, or...
He flipped off God and walked backwards into hell.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's usually how most gaming sessions for me end, but...
Yes.
Indeed I did, friends. That and so much more. Oh, the bonds that I created with these virtual people. I befriended a small boy and a maid, who is also my teacher, and I married her.
And she rubs you.
She gave me the rubbins, and I've never been happier in my entire life to commit actual crime. My friends, hold on a minute, wait. My holy aura, I think it might be attracting... Oh no! It's a phantom thief!
Oh boy, they really lit up the block with all that hot brass.
Oh, looks like Taylor's had a change of heart. Now he's instead of a ascended godlike being based off of his completion of a video game, he's just kind of normal.
He's just another shooting victim, like the many thousands we have in America every year.
They changed his heart. Now it's outside of his body instead of inside.
It does hurt quite a bit, I gotta admit. Oh, ouchie, douchie. Well, I guess now that I'm sort of broken from my euphoria, I could say, welcome to Persona 5 Control. I'm your host, Yusuke Kitagawa. To my left is Makoto Nijima.
I'm Makoto Nijima, but really I'm Ada Japanese name. And my stand is Loch Ness Monster. I mean, my persona.
Your persona?
Everyone knows my persona is a capybara.
And in front of me, as always, everybody's favorite skinny crazy boy, Goro Akechi.
No, it's Matador.
I don't know who either of these people are, but I can only assume at least one of them is some sort of Japanese knife ghost.
Matador is a skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
Look up Persona 5 Matador at home. You'll love it. I promise.
It's awfully kind of you both to keep it rolling with the B-Rise a skeleton jokes, considering that I'm now fatter than I've ever been. I'm up to 220 now.
Well, that's because it's kind of like relativity, you know?
Yeah.
Like the closer you are to me, the skinnier you appear because of the gravitational lensing.
Like we see you without, like I'm out and about miles away from Taylor, and I just happen to run into you, and I'm like, who's that fat guy? I've never met him before in my life.
B.I. walking down the street, all waddling down the street.
I'm not that fat.
God, you're practically obese.
Jesus, look at you.
You're downright overbeast.
Oh, God.
So let me talk about it so that I don't have to bring it up later. Let me just get it out of my system. Here's my review of Persona 5. Fucking play it. Just do it. it's great. Although, if you do play it, remember you are signing a contract with Father Time, and you will not emerge from your house until 100 hours plus later.
Yeah.
Because, god damn it, there's so much of that game.
Yeah. Even before you started playing it, I had really wanted to play it, but I knew if I did, I would stop doing anything but that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have projects and a job and trying to find somewhere to live to do. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to play.
Instead, you'll just watch/sleep at me playing it.
I'll sleep during it. Because I got sleepy-ass bitch disease in a very comfortable blanket. And I'll sit in there and be like, I want to watch Taylor play for some.
Maybe I'll play it with Lissa after I finish my current Skyrim Special Edition playthrough project for the summer.
Well, Persona 5 Royal is, if not already out, coming out very, very soon. So, I mean, you're just in time.
And I got a birthday coming up.
You're going to be 32.
I'm going to be 30, period.
Yes. No, I'm 30 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Not 32. 32.
You're advancing me 2 years, Ada. Yes, I will be 30.
This is going to be a big year for you.
It's a leap birthday.
Yeah, it's a leap birthday.
Well, and someone as physically large as I am, we don't live as long as all the other folks. We got that Great Dane syndrome, so in tall person years, I'm 32.
Virai is prone to hip dysplasia.
Yeah, he's 29, but in fat guy years, he's 32.
Wait, that means I'm like 90.
Yeah.
Not in fat guy years, in 8 foot tall, sort of on the.
Hey man, you brought this on yourself. Now we're just gonna make fat jokes at you.
So the reason I think I'm fat is because when I had this weird problem where I guess one of my lymph nodes in my neck swole up out of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a blocked salivary gland because it happened while I was eating, and it just felt weird at the base of my tongue, and it felt really irritated and weird. And I had this hard knot in my under my jaw. And I was like, the fuck is that? That's alarming and has never happened before. Mm-hmm. So I called my doctor the next day when it was still present, and he was they were like, yeah, sorry, the doctor's out of town. We're referring all of his patients while he's on vacation to this doctor. Give them a call. And I called them and no one answered.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if it is a salivary gland problem, that gets worse and worse very rapidly. So I need to know that it's not that. Sooner would be better than later. I don't want to wait till next week. So I went to urgent care, and they're like, yep, come on into urgent care and read a Mistborn book in the lobby for an hour before we call you, and then we'll have you sit in the room for another 20 minutes. We're not going to do any tests, and then we'll come in and tell you it's your lymph node and give you a piece of paper saying you're fat. and they just unbidden, they just printed me out a thing saying my BMI was too high, and Lissa got really angry at me because she's she always wants to lose weight, and She works very hard at it, and she got doctors are not nice, and they don't go by. I don't know that the standards they go by when doing the BMI thing is necessarily reflective of a person's subjective individual health and body type.
Yeah.
So they're just you weigh this much and you're this high, you're fat.
Yeah.
It's not at all anything else.
BMI to doctors means by my issuance.
Yes, and so, the percentage point, she's always been, angry that her percentage points of BMI is, well outside the safety range, despite the fact that she's not large.
Yeah.
And I'm always telling her that. But my BMI was apparently, literally 1 percentage point over ideal. Which is why they gave me the fucking thing. I'm like, really? This is what I get when I walk out of here. You tell me I don't have cancer or something and I'm fat. And then they charge me $161.
Damn.
Yep.
Every time I go to the doctor, I always get the same thing where they take my BMI and they look at the percent, and then they look at the blood pressure and the cholesterol levels, and they just have this puzzled expression wait, hold on a second. Your BMI is 500%. How do you have normal cholesterol and heart shit? What's wrong with you? Why aren't you dying?
They give a no gesture to a guy in the back who's shaking out a body bag like a trash bag.
Oh God. Yeah, and this is recent too. I can say it's recent. Because guess who had his second round
of gout?
Yes, of the
Yet
gout.
another bout with gout.
Really?
Yes.
The foot
same,
thing?
Same foot, same joint, same everything.
What are you doing to it?
I don't know! Look, man, the only commonality between both things, between both instances of my bizarre bouts with gouts, both times didn't drink a lot of beer, didn't eat a lot of red meat, didn't eat a lot of organ meats, Bobby. I didn't do any of that shit that normally quote unquote triggers the gout. But both times, the night before, I ate a fuckload of Papa John's pizza. Both times. So,
Papa bless.
Folks at home, look out. I guess Papa John... folks at home, look out. Papa John's gives you gout. You'll be out and you will pout because you got a big old nasty gout foot. Big old foot. Right in your soot. Dip it in there. Make it feel bad.
God, it's like Eminem is here.
Yeah, so... buyer beware, I guess. Papa John's might give me gout. I don't know. It did to me both times. Don't fucking know.
Yeah, they changed all their ingredients. Now that they can't actually use like the true Papa John name because they fired him from his own franchise for being awful and racist.
Yeah.
He took a lot of the ingredients with him as well. So they can't use like actual tomato sauce. They just have to use purified liver. For the sauce, and they're not allowed to use cheese anymore. They have to use head cheese.
So that's why their motto is worse ingredients, worse pizza.
Better gout.
Better gout.
It's a feature, Taylor. It says so on the box. Eating this pizza will give you gout, and you will love it.
I should have read that.
That's why you got the stuffed crust with the uric acid crystals baked right in.
God, they took X-rays of my foot this time around. And they
How many bones were in it?
I don't know.
All of them?
I hope so.
Okay.
My God, he's walking on a foot-shaped sack of shards.
Apparently they didn't find anything bad in there, which is good, I guess. I mean, it sure hurt like a fucker. And for a lot longer. But it's better now. I can walk on my foot. It's slightly achy, but you know. Hey! Let's talk about something besides my grody, nasty, rotting foot.
Let's talk about things that aren't my medical issues. I'm dying.
That was me dying at the doctor. So, what shenanigans have you two been up to this week?
I've been creating a large boy.
Pumpkin?
Your cat?
Yes, he's a large boy.
I've told mostly the people that I see every day. I've been making a giant plush of Dunsparce, the Pokemon.
The Pokemon Dunsparce.
And by the time this episode airs, it should be done.
Wow.
It's 5 feet long.
That is a big plush.
It's massive. I'm using it will be using it as a body pillow.
Hug the Sparse.
Yes.
Embrace the Sparse.
She brought out the skin of it tonight and showed me that, and it looked like one of those like Mermaid Tales infomercials, horseshit blankets that they sell on at 2 a.m. on the Golf Channel.
Oh, the Golf Channel.
I don't know.
When I presented it to V-Ryan, he said, "Wow, you could fit into it like the ultimate vor."
Because she climbed in through the head hole, and then the mouth was around her.
Oh my God.
It's your ultimate morph.
That's week number 3, baby.
That's what my persona is. It's not like a Loch Ness monster. It's I don't know how to fucking say it, but it's Tushikino. It's like a Japanese cryptid that's basically a real fat snake.
Ah.
And that's what Dunsparce is based off of.
So like just a big sausage?
Yeah.
It's a sausage with fangs. A Japanese sausage.
Yeah, that's my persona, and Taylor's is Bigfoot.
Yeah, a common theme in the Persona games amongst all the Personas is that they're like figures from legend, figures from mythology, sometimes figures from history.
Or religion.
And
Like,
also,
there's a lot of,
and then also characters
Judeo-Christian.
from like fiction also. Like Milady from Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Is anyone Jesus?
No.
There's Satan and Lucifer.
There's Satan
and Eel.
It's Sataniel and all that kind of shit.
And Michael.
And yours is the sword of Michael.
Yeah.
But another thing that is within the personas that you can meet along the way are cryptids, like Mothman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
Yes.
Is there a Jersey Devil?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. There is a devil sitting on a toilet.
Was there a Flatwoods monster?
Not
Japan
that I
loves
know.
the Flatwoods monster.
Why does Japan love the Flatwoods monster?
Because they're
it's
cute
goofy
little
looking?
weird monsters, and apparently that's all they love there.
That's true.
They're basically, it's like a real life Pokemon.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
But yeah, we were bored in the car, and Ada's like, "What would your persona be?" And I'm like, "Bigfoot."
But it's a monster truck centaur.
Yes. So imagine Bigfoot as a centaur, but instead of a horse, it's a monster truck. And he's wearing an Evel Knievel helmet. And that's Bigfoot to me.
As far as cryptids go, does like a serial killer who was never caught and has faded into the myth of
You're
like,
going to say Jack the Ripper, aren't you?
No, I was going to say the Axeman of New Orleans. I would want that to be my...
No, yours is car door hook hand.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's really good.
Car door, okay.
It's just like the car door to a sedan that's floating behind you with like an arm hanging off the handle.
Can I use it as a shield? Like the car door as a shield?
No, it has ice powers.
Oh. Why does it have ice powers?
Because it was really chilly that night.
Why does Captain Kidd make lightning happen?
Yeah.
The Persona games are wacky.
Why is Zorro windy?
Because of the whoosh of his blade. And
He's farting the whole time.
Oh, they're cat farts too.
Oh no! Oh god! It's like pain in Meow Mix.
Oh god, Pumpkin farted when I picked him up yesterday, and it smelled exactly like when he stinks up the house when he poops.
Oh.
And I was like, there's no poop. There was just a waft of that. Pumpkin, what did you do? And he just went, oh.
He just looked at you and went, "Go to bed, Joker. You can't make eye picks now. You gotta go to fucking bed." More Persona humor,
I
sorry.
gathered.
Your little kitty mascot tells you to go to bed a lot.
Yeah.
And keeps you from doing important things at night. Often. And it gets obnoxious and annoying.
Can you like walk around at all in these games? Is there free roaming elements at all?
You can go through all these different districts in Tokyo and just do Japanese things with your friends, and you can weave it up big time in the streets of Shibuya, Akihabara, Shinjuku.
Can you go to Aokigahara, the suicide forest?
Yeah, you have to fight a persona called Jake Paul.
Oh, that's good. That's better than anything I could have come up with there.
He does psychic damage by showing you his videos.
Yeah.
Or was it Luke Paul? I don't remember.
I think it was Jake Paul?
Who cares? Let's not dignify them with getting their names correct.
Jack Paul?
One of those fucking Pauls. Who gives a shit?
Paul Newman?
Yeah, Paul Newman in the Suicide Forest.
You had to fight a gigantic... You had to fight a gigantic bottle of salad dressing. Absolutely delicious.
The version of him on the... Because on all the Paul Newman salad dressings, there's like a version of him who looks like whatever ethnicity that food is or whatever, or the flavor.
Or is like wearing their culturally standard clothing.
That. It's just a skeleton.
Oh no! But no, you can't go to the Forest of Death, Fear Eye. But you can go to a fishing pond. You can go to an arcade where you hang out with said little boy, and it's not weird, trust me.
Can you go to Harajuku?
You can go to Harajuku.
You meet Harajuku Jones, the funkiest detective in Tokyo?
No. Did we ever talk about that on the show?
No, we haven't.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
even sure how that story goes.
We just came up with it one time.
It's just a character we made up, Harajuku Jones.
The star of like some 70s mystery type series where it's just this hard-boiled cop named Harajuku Jones, and he goes through the streets of Tokyo.
He's a Shaft-like figure, but he always wears like cute backpacks and like a bunch of keychains and Ganguro girl shit.
His cell phone always has at least 5 charms on it.
Talk to me, Chief.
Has like a Hello Kitty like dangles distractingly as he's having this intense conversation. He says, "What's that? The heroin deal? My God!"
His 44 Magnum that he pulls out has like a charm on it. No, he straight up pulls out those ridiculous gun swords from Advent Children. That's his fucking sidearm. Is one of those things.
Harajuku Jones don't mess.
Mm-hmm.
He's learning Aikido.
He wears his school uniform like JoJo.
He infiltrates a common Japanese high school and dresses as a schoolgirl. Mm-hmm. And he fits right in. Nobody disregards the, nearly 7 foot tall hard-boiled detective amongst them. Mm-hmm. I love it. Harajuku Jones coming to CBS this fall. I'd watch that. Yeah. At least for, I don't know. It would have to be directed by excellent comedians to make it work. But I think it could. Especially if we have the Harajuku Jones is played by Eric Andre.
That'd be great.
Jackass style. / his own show style, but actually in Japan. Uh-huh. And he acts with all the people that he interviews on the street. Unscripted. He just approaches these people and asks them in very broken Japanese.
Screaming and doing weird shit.
With his giant fucking gun blade.
Soundtrack by Thundercat.
Yes, that would be excellent, actually. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'd actually watch this show quite a bit. It'd be a personal favorite of mine. But that's what you get when you play Persona. You befriend Harajuku Jones. He teaches you how to level up your Personas faster, and you can take them into the woods and fight Jake Paul. And it's a beautiful time. Also, I never took Haru to Harajuku. Mm-hmm. And that's like Harajuku, dog.
You never went on a date with the pure baby.
She is a pure baby. She's wonderful. There's a girl in that game named Haru, and she's fucking adorable. I mean, a lot of just everybody in that game's great and likable, and I love them. And it's one of those situations, but by the end of the game, you start to get to know all the characters that are dateable well enough to where I'm like, don't make me choose! And it's tough, man. But like I said, I ended up dating my maid, who is actually my high school teacher. And you find out she works as a maid at nights to pay money.
But isn't she older than you and it's an inappropriate relationship?
100%!
Crump is a minor.
Yes, I named my character Crump, by the way. Crump.
Yeah, we didn't say that.
I named my character Crump Sweetie. First name Crump, last name Sweetie.
So then, he's in class and they're like, here's the lesson for today. Sweetie Coon, do you know anything?
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Listen up, Sweetie.
Maybe Sweetie isn't a delinquent. Did you hear Sweetie got expelled?
It was a beautiful experience. And yes, to double down on your question, yes, you are a minor. And yes, your teacher is a teacher who is definitely not a minor. And numerous times during your dating experience, she mentions how fucked up it is that it's happening. Yeah. But you're the demonic controller of your hell world because it's a video game and you do everything. So you can just be like, nah, it's fine. He's like, oh, I guess it is fine, I suppose.
Let's just not do it at school. No boy rubbings at school.
That's right. You can, if you get down her like you tree enough, you gain the perk of calling her over at night and asking for a massage, which invigorates you and lets you do activities later into the night. And that's what we call boy rubbins.
Yeah,
I gathered.
And it should also be noted that the reason why I did it in the first place, because it's one of the more fucked up relationships you can get into in that game. And as I was playing as Crump Sweetie, legendary sexual deviant, I would pick all the most perverted answers and just make this guy who the characters unconditionally are like, wow, Crump, you're amazing. You're so cool. Crump, you're so kind-hearted. Thank you for helping me. And yet he's always like, can I get the pussy, please, boss? And so I would just, I love that dissonance of him being a reprehensible person while also saving the world and helping everyone around him solve their problems.
It'd be like if the ShamWow guy cured cancer.
Yes. Now I won't be able to shake that image while I'm playing my New Game Plus because, yes, my life is over. I have none left. It's time to play Persona again. Because New Game Plus is awesome. So I'm going to be knee-deep in that shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna max out all of my social links. I'm going to date all of the goyles and get them all mad at me. Because who is Crump Sweetie if not a horrible reprobate?
Oh, but you're not Crump Sweetie now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In New Game Plus, he was reborn.
As Dump Tweety?
As Chad Satan.
So now we have the outrageous adventures of Chad Satan.
Why didn't you name him Chad Incel?
Incel-kun, can you answer this question?
You should have done that.
Oh, man. That would have been good. Damn it. Chad Incel.
I just really like the idea of everyone being like, wow, Satan's awesome. Satan, do you have an answer to this question?
Could you just named him the Devil with a space?
Oh, then people would be like, the people who know you better and don't refer to you by your last name would just be like, the.
Yeah.
How are you?
That's dumb. That's dumb.
Although, I mean, and I didn't want to ape the Game Grumps classic move, naming their player character fuck, comma, I, comma. So it's like, fuck, I. So anytime anyone calls you by name, it just seems like they're forgetting your name.
Yeah.
And I love that. I think that was such a funny idea. But I didn't want to ape it, so Chad Satan it is! Chad Satan dabs on the universe! That'll be this playthrough's name! Because I got, like, all the endgame crazy shit, but, like, at super low level, so I'm just dunking everything, and it's hilarious, first and foremost, because a lot of the fights have these very dramatic build-ups that all of a sudden just, hey, guess what? And they're dead, and the fucking Satan on a toilet blows up and dies.
What?
There's a boss at one point who's a straight-up demon sitting on a giant toilet.
Wearing some kinky boots.
Wearing kinky boots.
Why?
Because
Persona.
Japan.
Okay.
That too. Welcome to Japan. Here's your toilet devil.
It seems like somebody with like a. It's like some people are walking out of the airport, and one of them's like, "Oh yeah, I speak Japanese." What's that sign say? It says, let me get my translating book out. Let's see, what's that? That's the kanji for, let's see, that's, where's this katakana? It says, welcome to Japan, here's your toilet devil. That's an odd way, it's an odd sign to have on a street corner.
Oh god, I love it too. Like I can't build this game up enough. It's fantastic. It'll change your fucking view on JRPGs forever. Yeah, all other ones will seem boring in comparison. Pokemon, fuck that. Chrono Trigger, who needs it? And like I'll keep building them up like that, but then anybody who actually starts trying to play it, like 5 hours in, and you're fighting Flusho the Can Satan, it's just gonna be a fucking weird time for everybody. But it's a good time. You'll like it.
What's the name of the poopin' devil?
Like Balfagor or something.
Yeah, Belphegor, I think his name is.
That's an actual demon's name.
I mean, like I said, they take... All the personas are named after some sort of mythological creature, and then also there's Ghost Rider, but spoilers.
Yeah.
Nick Cage?
Yeah. It's just straight up Nick Cage.
That'd be amazing.
It's Nicolas Cage in like street clothes, like he's wearing jeans and a jacket, but he's still called Ghost Rider.
doesn't have a motorcycle. He's holding like a bag from like Target.
He's dressed like Jerry Seinfeld in like the respectable button-down and khakis. It's like
Nah, man, he's wearing a Green Turtles shirt and jean shorts.
no!
And Birkenstocks.
Oh.
And aside from Arsene, he's the only persona that will talk to you when you try to fuse him.
He goes, ah! Like he's being wheeled up to the gate. He's like, what is that? What is that? Ah!
Not the bees!
Ah!
Not the bees in that Land Rover!
He's executed on the bees, the Land Rover bees. Last week, tune in to Frankenstein Control. Listen to a Land Rover bee.
Yeah, that's how you get Taylor's persona, Bigfoot. Is you have to fuse Nicolas Cage with a Land Rover full of bees.
And that's how you fucking get Bigfoot. He's beautiful. He's a big, beautiful, Bigfooty boy. Oh, God. And that's what you get. That's what you get when you play Persona with an insane person in your home. Mm-hmm. You come up with all these astute observations and hot takes on a game that is many years old at this point. 2 years old. 2 years old at this point.
2 years.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. 2017 was when it came out. 2 years late, and I finally got around to playing it, but now it's kind of relevant because Persona Royal is out. Haha, get those algorithms going.
What's Persona Royal gonna be? Is it like a remaster? Or is it like a sequel DLC type of deal?
Well, no, it's the same game, but they put some extra shit in it. Most notably, they have another teammate. So, and if you play the game, you'll know how crucially, like, how much work that actually entails. Shoehorning a whole other teammate in there, it's pretty intense. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, I'm probably not going to play it for another 2 years just because, you know, I'm playing the ever-living shit out of this game. So, and, I mean, I've already got a New Game Plus file on this, and that probably won't carry over into Royal. Fuck it.
Nope.
Yeah. So, not going to do it, but I will trust the internet to play it for me.
Oh, in video game news, I think like E3 happened or is happening or something.
No, it happened.
I don't know shit about it,
That's when we were all going ape wild over Banjo being smashed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And Pokemon being shit.
Why was Pokemon shit?
They're not gonna have the all Pokemon in the game, as in like, not as in you can't catch them, as in you can't have them at all. Like you can't even transfer them over.
Oh.
And when you actually, they're like, it's too much work, but then you look at like the rest of the game that they've put forward so far, it's not very good. Like the Dynamax thing just seems really boring.
Is that what it's called, Dynamax?
Yeah.
When they make your Poke big?
Yeah.
I have a crystal size of your Gyarados today.
It's like, it's on the Switch, and it should kind of be up to those graphical standards, and it's just not. And
Well, it's disappointing.
Yeah, it's just really disappointing. And since I don't have a Switch, I'm not gonna buy one for that. So.
Yeah.
And Ada loves Pokemon, so this is
do.
a real bait and switch. Whoopily doopily. Oh, what a fucking switchblade.
Yeah.
Ada, put that down.
No.
Put down the switchblade, please.
I'll put it down.
Ow!
And
oh,
you!
Oh! Ah! Oh, God! Ada, you've unleashed my persona! Ah! Fight me, bitch! Here I come! Ooh! I got fire attacks! Ow! Oh! Oh! I'm burning me! Ada! Ow! You gotta put me out! Use your ice attack! Ow!
Now even you know I am a menace. I hand you the secrets to save the entire human race and the entire universe.